Hello, Robots in Disguise fans, and welcome back to another episode of the AFTERBUZZ TV Transformers Robots in Disguise After Show. Today we are looking at Season 3, Episodes 4 and 5, Mighty Big Trouble and Minicon Madness, and we'll see you after the opening.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Oh my god, that music makes me so happy every
I
time.
know, right?
I feel so many feelings, guys, listening to this song.
For those of you wondering, you are absolutely tuning into the right show, and no, we haven't started doing a Prime after show, but believe me, that has been living in the back of my mind for a while, when we all get spare time. Thank you for tuning in.
Never.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the Transformers Robots in Disguise After Show, Season 3, Episodes 4 and 5, Mighty Big Trouble and Minicon Madness. This was a little crazy, y'all.
Woo! Yes.
And of course...
Just... There, that's how I'm gonna articulate that.
And of course, I have my wonderful panel with me, Alexis the Wrecker Torres.
It is nice to be back on this side of the table for once. Hey guys, I am Alexis Torres. You can find me all over social media at atorres890. That's ATORRES 890.
Megan Salinas.
We missed you. Hey guys, I'm Megan. You guys can tweet at me at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin.
And I am Katie Kia Prime Cullen. You can find me on Twitter at KiaXet, that is KIAXET. We have the hashtag ABTVRID. In a minute, we're going to have the live chat up, so if you guys have something fun to say, throw it in the hashtag, throw it in the live chat. You might well get a shout out. Our speedster Emma Fife is on a special mission today. She's trying to figure out how to write poetry to apologize to people.
Yep. No, although that being said...
Emma's doing a solo mission today. You can tweet her at Emma Fife, that is all F's, no S's, or any other letters that may sound like F.
She's actually on the sci-fi show right now, so be sure to check that out with our good friends Zach and Jesse. Yeah. So yeah, guys, check that out.
After you're done watching this.
Yes, of course. Specifically this is more important. That.
Just kidding. Specifically that. So these episodes, you guys.
Yeah. You know, I feel like, granted, I know we're gonna be those people that are gonna gush, but also be like, well, here's the problems. But like, in a lot of ways, these two episodes are what we've kind of been waiting
That's
for.
exactly what I was going to say.
They felt like Prime.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like
we
that.
have wanted that for such a long time. I want to hit on the things that I wasn't terribly fond of first.
We can knock them out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
we don't have to worry
Namely because
about
there aren't very many of them.
Yeah.
This show never really knows what to do with Optimus when they bring him back.
Dude, again, I just love how he just literally just kind of like angel hooked it down to the sky or down from the sky and was just like, all right, what did you do?
Yeah,
Y'all called me for help. What is this?
I was gonna say, if nothing else, he makes a great entrance.
No,
He does.
Yeah, because he just gracefully falls, and I'm like, oh, Optimus.
Well, I mean,
But
he
I
is
just
robot
feel
Jesus.
No, I mean, yeah.
They bring him back and they immediately nerf him, or they immediately send him off to do something. And sometimes we forget that our friends have feelings. It's like, really?
When have you ever forgotten that?
From Optimus?
The
From Strong Arm, from Grimm, from B, maybe. That was a good sentiment, but from the wrong person.
Yeah, for me, I was very confused why he was immediately like, okay, clearly something terrible has happened, even though nobody's
informed me yet.
I mean, obviously he was like, hey, could you come and help us out with this thing? But like, he was immediately ready to go. Like the second he descended down, it's like, were you watching? Like, how did you? Okay,
Well,
Optimus, are you metagaming?
Well, Katie did mention that the fact that B did call him, but we didn't have that dialogue, so I didn't know until he said something. I was like, oh, right. Got it. But like,
yeah,
it was just interesting.
I miss him when he's gone, but they don't really know what to do with him when he's here.
the thing is
Like,
that
it's a weird equilibrium.
the show made the conscious decision not to focus on Optimus.
Yeah.
As a protagonist this series, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, and it's worked really well for it.
Yeah, and even though we're giant nerds and we love Optimus every time he comes on, the show itself made the decision that he was not the point of focus.
And the same way with that is also I don't need Optimus in every single episode.
Exactly.
I mean,
No.
I would like it, but I don't need it. So it's fine. But I also like how, like, even though when he's not there, it's not something that we crave, but I love when he is there. You're like, okay, we're getting stuff done. It's fine.
And the thing about it is that for the stuff of Optimus that we do want, we want Cybertron stuff.
Yes.
To have him come, and sort of be on the periphery of the team or cause like weird leadership conflicts. That's not what we want. We want to go back to Cybertron, see Optimus on Cybertron, and see what nonsense is going on up there. Yeah. And so again, anytime we get Optimus and it's not that thing specifically, you know, we get all uppity about it. We're like, that's not what I wanted.
It just, the whole thing felt weird to me. And then the whole with Optimus and Airbolt, well, I don't quite trust you. Well, you have to trust me. Okay, let's try it. And then it didn't work, which thank you for not having it work.
I have a theory about that, but yes.
It could be bunnies. Let's hear it.
I mean, I wish it could be bunnies. But no, I was thinking that because of how the whole sideswipe thing of like, oh man, I was really mean to mini-cons because I think that you guys are useless sometimes, because you're a dick. But like, sorry, I know it's a kid's show.
Sideswipe was pretty bad these episodes.
No,
Let's be real.
Like this is the one season where I was like, wow, I really don't like Sideswipe. You're really getting on my nerves. Like sometimes I'm like, you're just a child, but I'm like, oh my god, you were the worst.
And now you know how I felt during a good chunk of season 1.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I have become Katie. I was like, wow,
One of us.
but I think that would be really funny if he was the only one that was able to accept all of the mini-cons and become what Starscream wants.
I've learned a very valuable lesson in
was
that.
The first.
Yes,
that
made
me
me very
so happy, and that it was with Sawtooth.
Oh my god, I love him. He's
who was
my
the
favorite.
mini-con on her mission when she went out solo. That I just Sawtooth is my favorite. Full stop. I just adore him.
It's hard not to love Crispin Freeman.
Oh, come on. That's true. That's true.
Oh my word.
Crispin Freeman hasn't aged a day in like 15 years.
Correct.
It's kind of weird.
He's a
He and
vampire.
Elijah Wood, they're drinking from the fountain of youth.
Vampires.
All of them. Obviously. But yeah, no, he is far and away my favorite mini-con of the bunch. I like Buzzstrike, and then Sawtooth came along, and I was like, hello! You're tiny and adorable.
You're a tiny land shark. How is that not immediately lovable?
Again, another thing I want in plushie form. I'll just be like, I just love you forever.
Oh my god,
A tiny
I know,
land
right?
shark that's also a robot that's voiced by Crispin Freeman.
Yeah, it's my favorite combination ever.
Yep.
Candygram.
Yep.
I want it.
Publishers Clearinghouse, you are a winner.
Yeah, and just the one other thing, again, knocking out the parts of the episode. We just had the bit at the end where they're all carrying the idiot ball.
Yeah.
Well, not even at the end. Like there were a little bit sprinkled throughout these 2 episodes where people would fall or trip or say something weird for literally no reason, and you just kind of look and you're like, you just needed an excuse to get this thing happening or to have that person be over there, and literally the only thing you could think of to get that to happen was, well, okay, this person trips now and knocks these 2 other people out of the way. It's like,
that entire
how is everybody so clumsy?
No, that was the first thing I saw. Like, wait, is that episode 4 or episode 5 where they were trying to figure out? Fix-It was trying to get to the artifact.
That's episode 4.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So pretty much when he's trying to get over there and he just keeps tripping on the mini-cons, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, no,
What
was
is
really...
happening? This is never... I feel like I'm watching Three Stooges, but in animation and robot form.
And it was really weird. There wasn't a lot of consistency between now they're competent, now it's terrible, now they're competent again. Just like...
Well, and
I
especially
don't
on a roller
understand.
coaster of emotion that I did not sign up for.
Maybe it's a budgetary thing because the transformation sequences in this season are so freaking
pretty.
amazing.
Like when
That, like, I almost feel like in certain other areas, it's like, okay, well, this is what's actually happening in the script. And they're like, we don't have the money to animate that. Just make them trip. Oh.
So it's Attack on Titan. Where we have some really nice swinging around town bits, but when they're just talking, it's nothing.
It's like literally, here's this still frame.
Here's the
and then
slideshow.
you're just gonna be looking at each other. It's fine.
It's good, it's fine, it's good.
I think they put
But
all their
yeah.
money into that strong arm transformation. That's what it was.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
lights. I was ready for like pink ribbon to come out, and there's like big,
because we
long...
got the wind blade
Yes.
magical
I wanted
girl
to make up moon
transformation.
transformation.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I love that it was her.
You know,
Just
that made me really happy.
Yes.
I was like, yes, this is exactly what I needed today.
The weapons that the scavengers pulled out, it's just like,
Whoa.
where did you get those, and
How
when,
did you know
and
that-
how?
Yeah.
Because comparisons to Prime, because we can't not at this point. Like, we try not to with this show, but
Because
at this
again,
point,
it's its own
we
thing.
can't not.
Yeah.
The weapons in Prime felt earned. They spent a good chunk of time finding them, using them in battle, talking about how powerful they were. Like when they pulled out the spark extractor and said, "Yeah, no, it's time to use it," you all kind of went, "Oh,
Yep,
dang.
that was my time
All
to just
right."
walk away and like I'm not gonna like.
Like, and now I'm terrified.
And also, like, even if something was this magical, ancient artifact, it wasn't infallible either. Like, you could expend all the energy from, like, one of these things, and it's like, oh, it's just a normal hammer now. Here you go, Ultra Magnus.
If I had a hammer, right? Wait.
Right?
But yeah, these were just, we needed the scavengers to be a threat when they hadn't been. They, after having terrible luck for forever, managed to find so many weapons.
Yeah.
So many, all of the weapons. And they're just like, what do these do? I don't know, but they're absurdly powerful.
I feel
Yeah.
like if this
I didn't
season
like
had
that.
been given a little bit more time to
10
develop.
episodes.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like 6
would have gotten that
was
for
too
sure.
short
Yeah.
to try to fit all of this information in there. Like I don't know. Like I forgot that I was like, oh my gosh, next episode is it.
Well,
Yeah, because this felt like a really good climax, but we didn't have all of the steps leading up to it.
Yeah, it felt kind of rushed. Like I was like, oh, and now we're here. Okay, what do we do now?
We got here because people tripped over each other.
Oh my God.
And these bots have never been really established as that much of a threat because they're just
No.
scavengers. They're just kind of jerks who were just kind of looking to scrape by, and of course. So when the actual threat comes in, we're like, why do we care about these idiots?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of.
They found these really powerful weapons, sure, but they're still not really that threatening because
Yeah,
they're
they don't
just-
even know how to use them. He's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I want to
They
this
are
button
literally
do.
guessing.
Yeah.
They are literally guessing.
The mini-cons were what
DDs
were
of
established
bots.
as the threatening and competent parts
And
of that
interesting.
partnership. And
Yeah.
interesting.
Because they had depth.
I mean, I liked Quill Strike, but it was kind of a surface, oh my god, this is hilarious, I love you.
Oh
sort
yeah,
of
no,
thing.
she was funny. She's hilarious.
But Sawtooth, man, just Sawtooth.
Every time. Still want that plushie.
Christmas time. But I think, but again, like, and we're talking about it now, but I feel like a lot of that is just minor complaints for what's like.
Yeah, like this is
ostensibly-
microscopically like these are just like we're not
We're
nitpicking.
We're nitpicking, but like the episodes themselves were really good. Like
We
this is the
would-
most
yeah.
action I've
we
had.
wouldn't
in a
have
while.
this
Well,
show if we
the
were
show has had-
nitpickers.
Oh, yeah.
about-
But that's why
Yeah.
we're knocking out the stuff that was like, first, because
Yeah.
the rest of it, I'm really glad that our neighbors are on vacation right now because I
You're
spent so
screaming.
much time screaming while I was watching these. I think they would have been concerned.
Yeah, see, I was watching them here, and I was like, "Oh, there's shows going on." So, like, don't, like,
Hold
don't
it in!
scream.
Hold it in! I love that they hand wave the bit about, wait, how come this one can control me and you couldn't? I don't know, we're both dinos. Just a neat little sidestep, and we continued
I
on
did
with life.
like that though. So like it's always fun when we postulate something at the table. I don't know, maybe because they're both Dinobots. That's exactly like a week later. I don't know, maybe because we're both Dinobots.
That made me so happy.
And you just kind of Kanye shrug and move on with
No, because
life.
that's exactly what I felt like. I was like, huh. And then just moved on with the rest of the plot.
Literally nobody gets it. Therefore, I'm okay with it. Let's go. Let's talk about Starscream.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
I was so happy.
That I started screaming when they found the Dark Star Saber, and then I didn't
my God,
stop
it's
when he
so
walked out of that ground bridge. It was just like,
awesome.
oh my god, you look like old Starscream. Oh my god, you put some meat on your bones. Dang,
Yeah, I was
son.
like, I'm actually really happy that he's not this really skinny, friendly little guy. I'm like, he
you
looked like
no
he's
longer
like,
look like I can cut you in half.
Now
no,
here's the
like
thing.
in a strong wind, he would blow.
I
still,
Yeah.
I still prefer the Prime design, but the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is
No, of
that
course.
no, and that's the thing is that only like the artistically the style of Prime is so different from what we have in our ID. I'm really glad they decided to go with the old school look because I mean if we're doing away with the things like arm cannons and everything like that anyway,
Arm cannons.
like it's so
Starscream
cool.
still had his. Did you notice?
No, I didn't notice. Oh my gosh.
Because the arms become the wings when transforming, and he had
right.
the fucking jets on his
yeah,
arms.
I totally
I'm sorry.
missed
What's
that.
your language?
I
I
tried.
started it. It's my fault. But
are
sorry,
children that
sorry,
listen to us,
children,
guys.
Sorry, children.
I know there are people watching us right now who don't watch Transformers and just want to watch us talk.
Really?
The chat has admitted as much.
Oh, that's so funny.
Dino
And
Lives
DBZ
Matters.
King says Dino Lives Matter.
They do.
Yes, they do.
But beyond that, the fact, excuse me, that we got to see the I guess I call it storyboard art because we got to see what happened. That
The
was my favorite
watercolors.
part. I was like, yes,
laughing.
Yes.
I just
Especially how he's describing the
Well,
story.
and no,
He's just like, I run with all
I
the
just
arms
love
up in the
he's
air.
like, I've been waiting for a chance to retell my to recount my tale. Let me set the stage for
It
you.
reminded me of that other con that we had where he was actually speaking in Shakespearean, and we were like,
Oh, what's his
"What?"
face?
I don't
Yeah.
remember his name, but like that's what it reminded me of. Except
That
it was
guy.
Starscream.
The thespian.
Thank you.
Yes,
not
but-
the face, not the face. Yeah,
Yes.
that guy.
Oh god.
and Saberhorn too, because he
Yes, that was
he was
correct.
also very cavalier and very chivalrous. But anyway, but I loved this because even after all this time, Starscream is such a drama queen.
It's beautiful. I miss that. I just love hearing his voice talking about it, especially when he was describing his story. That was my favorite part of the entire episode. It was great.
And what I saw an improv show last night, and for the first time in their run, they dabbled in the idea that the narrator could be lying, the unreliable narrator.
Yes.
And then I watched this today, and I'm like, yep. I love that the pictures tell the truth and the voiceover is
It's
just
completely
like,
different.
and I'm amazing and this is how, be sitting there like, if my arms weren't tied, I would be eating popcorn.
Although, I will say, it's kind of tragic though that the Predaking got taken out because Starscream tripped over a weapon.
Was Predaking with them though, or was it just the other two Predacons?
I couldn't really
Because
tell.
I thought
at
it
that
was
point in
just
time.
the
I mean,
other
it's
two.
left up to it's left up to be ambiguous, but he says he vanquished the Predacons that were attacking him, and one of those, if you recall the end of that wrap-up movie, was the Predaking wanting
All right.
very much not being happy with Starscream. So I was kind of bummed. I was like, I hope that guy's not dead. I hope he's doing well for himself elsewhere.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. But just the idea that he was able to get away because he tripped over weaponry was
But
pretty
it's
amazing.
such Starscream fashion, though.
But I mean,
That's
what did
why.
I say? No body, no death.
No, I agree. I agree.
Because this is at least Prime, is a series that believes in showing you the body and then making the body a zombie and then killing it.
and then killing it again.
I don't want to talk about that. I
And
still
then
will never
making
get over
more
it.
zombies.
I will say though, again, I know we say it. I know we've said it a million times, but Steve Bloom.
Oh my
Steve
goodness!
freaking
Every
Bloom,
time
I
I'm like,
swear.
oh, so good.
And just emoting and doing the voice. And Starscream is just a jilted lover at this point.
I know.
He's mad at Megatron, and so he wants all of the power ever so he can go beat up Megatron.
This is why I'm
who
really
is
glad they don't have
currently
social media.
Galvatron and is doing a nature walk on Cybertron? Question mark?
The last 30 years.
For
I
the
don't know.
last 30 years. Who
However
knows?
long it's been, it's like, he was really. We were talking about this before the show started, but at the end of Prime, he was heartbroken that Megatron had died. Megatron comes back as Galvatron, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, we can pick up exactly where we left off. This is great because Starscream, of all people, has learned loyalty and has learned to care about somebody for once."
And now he's learned it's
And-
useless.
Megatron goes, "Yeah, no, I'm over it. I don't want to do that anymore. Peace. I've moved on. I've changed."
So I think you should just go. We can't even be friends. Goodbye.
It's just like, what? What?
So again, if
I had a character arc to get here.
yeah, and I feel like if we
we
had
were
social
gonna get
media,
married.
yeah, I think if we had social media, he would just be like, "Look at me, I'm doing all these things now. Mini con, snap, 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 snap." But like,
Relationship status, it's complicated.
Oh my god, like that's how I was picturing when he was talking about what he was gonna do, and Megatron came back. I was just like, why does this sound familiar?
And not to mention BT
How many
Dev's
times
like
have you tried this?
his whole motivation is like, getting back at his ex.
Yes.
Not to mention that like for a while he was staying at his ex's place.
He was like, it's seriously, if someone could turn this into a romantic comedy, this would be the best thing ever.
It
Just
already
in that-
is.
Yeah, I know, but like in actual animated form.
My kingdom for the end of the season to be Starscream finding Megatron and Megatron just being like and beating him into the dirt.
That
Just give
would
me
be
45
the
seconds.
best. I would love
Give
that.
me 45 seconds.
Or
That's
like
all I want.
Megatron shows up and he's got the Dark Star Saber and he's like, "I'm going to use your own weapon against you," and Megatron's just like, "Oh, thanks. I was wondering where that went," and just
leaves.
just like, "Thanks for that, buddy."
And then just
I
oh,
missed
no.
you too.
By the way, I love the new look. You're looking really good. Bye.
No, it's getting worse. It's getting worse in my head. It sounds terrible.
That's not how this was supposed to
happen.
go.
Oh no. Starscream just needs to win.
The bit of this that I loved after, we take B as a hostage because I have your miniguns. I want you.
Yeah.
I thought you were mad at your ex. Have you moved on?
I'm like, what's happening? I also love when B was talking about, excuse me, of how he was trying to distract from them trying to escape, and he's just like, oh my gosh, you can't even get an evil thing, even though you're on an evil team. You don't even have enough evil to start the, oh my god,
that's
you're the
how
worst.
much of a failure
You're so
you are.
pathetic.
The sheer amount of shade
was
that B was throwing. Like, this is what I missed in Prime.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he has his voice box back because, oh my god, this was incredible.
I was like, how did you, what? You were, what?
I think the part that made me laugh the hardest was just Starscream talking about, oh, it doesn't seem to think I'm worthy, and him going, shocking. Yes.
No, it's the sass level was just on point today from B, I think. Yeah.
Oh my god, well, what else can he do?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
tried the escape route, and right now all he can do is just be like, no, I know you,
Well,
you're terrible.
And again, it's interesting too because B's role was very different.
Yes.
When they were dealing with Starscream in a regular capacity.
Yeah.
So he would have been the mouthy one. He would have been, had he had a voice.
Yes.
He was the speedster.
Yeah. And like he still, he still talked to them and he still had personality and he still made fun of Starscream. And I'm just really surprised that they didn't commiserate about the times they got their organs harvested.
No, I don't think he's forgiven Starscream
yeah.
for helping Silas take his kidney.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just Charlie
like,
the Unicorn
no.
status.
Yeah, no
Freaking
kidding.
T-Cog.
Yeah.
Candy
oh my God.
Mountain.
But yeah, no. So it totally makes sense for not only from a practical standpoint, but
Yes.
for B to kind of fall back on that a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was so much more fun to watch than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
All
same.
of the snass.
I mean,
The sass and the snark.
Yeah, because we had Fix-It, who was pretty much doing mad cold shoulder to Sideswipe. I can just totally imagine Mitchell in the booth just being like, like just nose up in the air and just being just like, I'm not gonna talk to you.
She's like, nah. And I was like,
I
they're
mean-
not going to ignore me forever, right? Friend, you were wrong.
Cybertronians live a long time.
They do.
Yep. So you better get. And I love how I love how he asked Danny for help, and he did the flat. What was it? One flower. With a
One
poem?
flower.
And I loved how I was expecting everyone to start bust out laughing, and we didn't get that. I was a little sad about that.
I think everyone was just like, are you okay?
Fix this like I think something's wrong with his head.
Did he sustain cranial trauma?
I mean, I've always felt that way about Sideswipe, but whatever. I digress.
I'm sure he has more than once in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real.
All over the map on this one. Sorry.
But yeah, it's just not it's a very selfish plot for Sideswipe right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mad
just
because
like,
he didn't get to
They're not
apologize.
allowed to get kidnapped because I haven't apologized yet.
I like that Strong Arm brought that up. She's like, "Oh no, you don't take it out on me because you didn't apologize correctly to Fix-It and everybody. Like that's not my fault."
Again, to kind of go back to what we were saying about like stuff we didn't like, kind of an arbitrary through line for this one because like this is something you feel like he's always had a mouth on him, but like I feel like it wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, he went way too far than what I'm usually
It felt like
used
he
to.
regressed for sure. Like this is
Yeah.
something that we would have done in season 1.
Yeah.
I will say that sometimes you just say dumb stuff.
No,
That's
it comes
true,
up
too.
it's
To your
very-
friends, around your friends, etc. And it's like, yeah, sometimes you forget that your friends have feelings. Like, no,
still
sometimes
weird.
you just don't remember where they are.
Still remember that. It's just weird.
Super weird coming from Optimus.
Optimus,
Let's
yep.
be real.
Yeah.
Because Optimus has always been very aware of that. So
Yeah.
it's not just like, it's not a sometimes we forget. It's a sometimes you forget. You
Specifically you.
specifically.
Just you.
Just you. Just that guy. But yeah, Sideswipes was a little weird. I love Angry Dad Drift more than I can say.
Yeah.
We definitely had a scene where he just appeared right the heck out of nowhere and got angry, and I'm just like, yes!
Apparently that's just what's happening now. Bots just show up angry. We don't even know what it's for yet.
I'm gonna cut this guy, I'm gonna cut that guy, I'm gonna cut this guy in
You get
particular.
shanked. You get shanked.
Oh,
Everybody gets
Speaking
shanked.
of,
Talk about my children.
I think with the exception of Strong Arm's transformation, Drift gets the MVP award
Right?
for literally driving in and like
Yes!
while drifting.
That's why they call him Drift.
Huh?
Oh my, no, seriously.
No, that's exactly what it is.
That was masterful. That
literally
was like
just-
bowling pins.
It just reminded me of like in any kung fu movie where they pick up somebody and they're like, and here we go.
Just like boom, 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 boom.
Do.
But that's just like, my kids are in danger.
No, I was exactly. He's like, I have to help them. But I also like that he was also like, he told Sideswipe, he's like, you need to get that motor mouth checked. I was like, oh,
Before someone does it for you.
get it, Daddy Drift. You tell him.
And it's like, and that someone will be me.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, you don't want to make Daddy Drift upset.
I was gonna say, I feel like Drift would not hesitate to like curb stomp Sideswipe
No,
if he
like,
said the
in a
wrong
hot
thing.
Oh, and he's fully capable.
Oh, that would be
Like,
beautiful.
Sideswipe can hold his own, but in that match, please.
I would just love to see like a
Please.
Hulk moment where he's just like, eh, just that's it.
Are you finished? Have you learned your lesson? Good.
Good. Smack.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like we've made a lot of progress here today.
Lovely. Bam.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Therapy sessions with Daddy Drift. That'd be scary.
Angry Dad Drift is just wonderful. And the kidnapped mini-cons just being like, okay, we have to get out of here somehow. Let's keep hitting the barrier. No, we should really think. Okay,
So I'm gonna
let's
keep
think
hitting.
harder.
I'm still gonna keep hitting the barrier, or just a random wall or floor.
I'm just stepping on Fix-It, and I'm like, I don't think I agreed to this.
But I love how we're always going through some sort of event. That's just always the escape plan. Is
That's
find an
life.
event. Yeah. Just find an event and you'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually.
I really do appreciate. There. I really
You
do
walked into it.
appreciate
I did.
like the interaction that we get between Starscream and Fix-It as well, because Starscream again is in a very different place than what Fix-It has like a frame of reference for.
Yeah, that's why he didn't even recognize him. He was like, wait, what?
And I am so...
Have you been working out?
Yeah, I love that he asked him that.
Well, and B doing the, and you thought going back to your old look would help you? Like, nah, I just felt like something
Got a
different.
makeover after the breakup.
No, like that's all I was gonna say. You know, that's normal. You're like, oh, he will notice me now, senpai. Notice me now.
Hey, Megatron, see what you're missing.
No, I'm seriously like, you like what you see? And Megatron's like, no, I do not.
And even B calls it out too.
Yeah,
just
he's like,
like
what
back to
happened?
the old look, which
Okay,
means again,
alright, sure.
we know that this is artistically a nod to Gen 1 and
The
everything
classic
like that.
look,
yeah.
And again, we know that the people who work on the show definitely love the classic looks.
course,
yeah.
But I also just love the idea that they've been on Earth together long enough for B to have noticed
I really
Starscream
wanted-
going through various cosmetic changes.
But I also wanted to be like, at the same time, Starscream's like, somebody noticed.
Well, he did do the,
my
I'm so glad someone asked. I get to tell my story.
Knockout would have noticed.
I know.
Knockout probably did it.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I would've-
Knockout. How quickly can you get over here?
I need a
Mrs. Doubtfire,
makeover.
like makeover. It's like, call everybody over. We're gonna need all of the people that we can get.
He's just like, I need a makeover. And Knockout's like, again.
Really?
This is like the fourth one this cycle.
Oh my
Are
God, I
you
would
serious?
love to
I
see
feel
that.
like Knockout would be really excited. It's just like I can always count on Starscream. I've always admired his finish.
Wow, the knockout, not salon, but you know what I mean, just like the knockout
Body
center where
shop.
yeah, body shop where you go over and it's just like,
How? Like,
I want
hope,
Knockout in this show so badly.
I hope that if he's still on Cybertron doing his thing, I hope that's exactly what he's
I would
doing.
love that.
Honestly,
because I
if
feel
the-
like that's what would bring him joy.
that would be great
if
if,
the
that was
council's
Cybertronian.
back in power, he's probably in jail.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because he is/was a con.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would like
join
a
the winning team.
yeah, I was like, I would like
At
a
the
pimp,
very
my
end.
ride featuring knockout. That'd be adorable.
Yeah, just God, I want Knockout back something awful. Like, check Starscream off the list. Okay, got that one. Now I want this other guy. I want my favorite jerk.
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah, one thing at a time, guys. We're still in the middle of Starscream coming back.
Yeah.
And we need to actually, for all the talking we've done about the mini-cons, we haven't actually talked about the mini-cons.
Yeah.
Genetic experiments.
Whoa.
That's
I
uncomfortable.
was
This
like,
is-
well, that got in a weird level. I
This
wasn't
is-
ready for that.
This is Megatron trying to make the Spartan program. Or trying to make Voltron. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
couldn't really
which.
tell at this point. I mean, they are color coded for it, so
Mega Voltron, I don't know.
I'm okay with this.
I'm just
I
picturing.
don't think they are.
No.
He kidnapped children
No, that's exactly
and
what he did.
experimented on them. Like, this is like, oh, this
no,
is
here's
messed
the
up.
thing. Even though this was Megatron's lair and Megatron was the one, like, quote unquote, behind all this, we know who's actually doing that. Shockwave.
Yep.
Shockwave is the one
God.
experimenting
As
on
soon
these
as
children.
I said it, I was like, oh my god.
I was gonna say, think about that for a moment.
I
And
did,
think
and I
about
didn't-
how terrifying
I am
that
so
is.
far
I got
less
chills.
surprised now.
Well, yeah.
And did you see in some of that art, like, we got images of some of them, and Glowstrike was missing a leg, and then
Yeah.
Buzzstrike, excuse me, was missing a leg, and it was just like,
What did you do
this
to
is
these
so
poor children?
messed up! Ah!
And now it makes sense why they don't trust anybody, because literally they were just taken from their homes and I can't
They
even...
were literally kidnapped.
Yeah, no, like completely, and then just turned into something that they didn't ask for. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So yeah, this
Talking
is...
about Voltron comparisons. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
They the Decepticons went all Galra for a little bit.
What do you mean for a little bit? Their
time.
aesthetic is glowy and purple, and they're trying to take over the known everything. What do you mean for a little bit?
Well,
All we're
granted-
missing is fuzzy baddies.
Well, and the Decepticons right now are so like scattered. It's not a giant garbage fire. It's just
that's true. But let's be real, they were a garbage fire in their heyday.
they were. They really were.
And all of Cybertron burned.
Yeah, all of Cybertron burned in that garbage fire.
Oh god. My soul. I forgot. Oh my god.
Parallelism!
For those of you who don't watch our Voltron after show, go
Watch
watch our
Voltron,
after show.
then
should.
watch the after show. Also, oh my god, wow.
Sorry.
Glowy purple death.
Sorry.
What an aesthetic.
Fiery, glowy purple death. That's
What an
terrible.
aesthetic.
What
oh
were
my
we talking
god.
about? Minicons?
We were talking
mini-cons.
about mini-cons and
Oh
being
my God.
forced to form Voltron, and this whole idea of, yeah, the energy surge could be stronger, but it requires mutual trust.
Which is
And
interesting.
obviously that has never been a thing before.
Nope.
Nah.
Because working with cons and then having to take over bots and having to just do X, Y, and Z, and then, do you trust me? No. You should trust me. Yeah, okay.
All right, okay. But except for, I forgot our Tricera bot. Shot, thank you, see? And I know that he seems like he's like, I don't know
Yeah,
about
he's-
y'all. I have a
Every
weird...
group has that
That one.
person, and I kind of love it.
Do we think that they're going to eventually trust and then just let it go? Or do we think that maybe they might decide to stay a con?
I think Tricerashot's going to stay with the group.
Okay.
With our guys on Earth.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
I feel like it's gonna get to that point where like we're all forming up and forming Voltron or whatever, and he's gonna be the one that's like I don't know
Nah.
having reservations, and then he's gonna be the one that needs to be convinced that this is the right thing to do.
That makes more sense. I was just curious because it seemed like he's like, I just want to go on my own. I want to be a lone wolf. I'm like, well, one, you're not a wolf, and two,
Also, you're an adorable little Tricera.
so angry.
Maybe it's a slight nod to like the Land Before Time. I'm like Sarah,
Sarah.
like I'll just
I'm
go
sorry.
on my own.
I hated her so much growing up. I was like, you were the worst dinosaur alive. So mad.
The little exchange with Sawtoothy, I don't feel right about this. You never feel right. And I'm usually correct.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you are that person in this group. Oh, honey.
Oh yeah.
And the other thing, I'm just looking at my notes at this point, that I definitely have some things written all in caps, and one of them is, you're just like Megatron, frowny face.
You're just, it's so funny. And replace every time he says Megatron with my ex.
Yeah, no, every
like
single
my
time.
ex.
Yeah,
It
it's-
sounds like the old Sailor Moon. He's just like my ex-boyfriend.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about the entire time. I was like, this is weird. This is so weird for me. But at the same time, it fits.
You know,
so
we
well.
got Starscream back, and we got him back in a huge way. And you were right, and I was giving the scavengers way too much credit. Starscream is the one hunting the minicons.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, he wants to be Voltron.
I mean, he was very excited about it. So.
He just wants his own magical girl transformation, guys.
No,
But
I
it's
seriously, I
never
want him to say
going
moon
to
makeup.
be full strength if they don't trust him.
True.
Hey.
But here's the thing: is like that doesn't really. He might not know that. First of all,
He probably does not.
he
know
might
that.
not know that. First
This
of
is
all,
Starscream we're
second
talking
of
about.
all, even if you can't get up to quote unquote
doesn't
full
do his
power,
research.
like he could still exploit them or manipulate them, or even, God forbid, conduct more experiments. on
Yeah,
them.
or I was thinking like mind control to make
Yeah,
make
there
them
you go.
trust him, and then they would just but I don't think that would last very long.
No, probably
Yeah,
not.
no.
Nope.
He's also the one that turned to voodoo as not.
I remember that. I was like,
Oh,
you're the one that
Starscream.
decided to dabble in voodoo.
Like, you should maybe not attempt to science. It is not your strong suit. Get an arts degree. Stick with the theater. You're really good
really
at drama.
good at that.
It's funny because he actually is very smart and very intelligent
When
We
he wants
see
to be.
that.
But
And
he's not a scientist.
he cloned himself.
Oh God, I don't
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
that was
episode.
like easy cloning 101. It had a manual and everything.
But
It
I
did
don't
have
think
a
did he even
step-by-step.
read the entire thing?
I feel like he glanced at it.
Yeah, he skimmed it.
Thank you for being a kidney donor.
He looked at the cliff notes.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, okay, I can do
It
this.
has pictures, therefore I'm fine.
God.
So yeah, we end both of these episodes. Yeah, I have a note here that just says Thermidor, you're a joke.
I was reading the same one where Allie was like, Bumblebee, see Starscream bitch.
Complaining.
Complaining. I want Steel Drop. Don't we all? I mean, I love Starscream.
I need both of them together at the same time.
So funny.
I need them to play essentially Xanatos speed chess around each other with the we're friends, we're no longer friends. You think we're friends, but I'm trying to betray you secretly. Well, so am I. Just Xanatos speed chess that just becomes a train wreck.
Oh, it'd be
I
beautiful.
need it.
I don't know which one of them is most likely to get in their own way first. I really don't.
You know, that's a pretty even bet.
Yeah, I didn't even think
It really
about that.
is.
It's like a coin toss.
So we're running short on time at this
gonna be
point.
in my
So
brain
we
forever
end this
now.
episode with the bots caught under a feedback net, the scavengers with a whole bunch of hilariously overpowered weaponry, and the mini-cons and B having been kidnapped by Starscream. Ta-da!
That's exactly what it felt like. It was just like,
I just love him screaming, finally, I've won! I'm like, we have one more episode.
yeah. I was
Congratulations
so
on
excited.
counting your chickens before you even have chickens.
Yep.
I was gonna say, does he know Optimus Prime is there at this
No!
point? Because I feel like
That's
the
the
second
thing.
he finds out Optimus is on Earth, he's just gonna hightail it out. He's like, as soon as
like,
possible.
well,
he's
if
like,
we-
where's the nearest space bridge?
had
I
a-
got to go.
We had a good run. Thanks for the entertainment. And now that I've actually worked out and I look a little better, I'm gonna go try it again.
Like, because you know he's not looking down there to see who's down there. He's just like, oh, mini-cons in one convenient clump. Scoop.
Scoop. Yeah.
And that's it. You know, Optimus will show up and he'll be like,
Just like fall over.
like,
I'm ready for
yeah,
it.
welcome back. You're not the only one who can randomly come back from the dead. How are you?
It's like, yeah, he's like, I can handle the scout. I can handle the inexperienced people. I can outmaneuver a Dinobot probably. I can outthink all these mini-cons. Optimus Prime shows back up. He's
Nope.
Just, oh, okay. This was a fun game. Good
It's
job.
like,
no,
it's like,
you
good
know,
job,
team.
team. It's like, no,
Good job,
it
team.
reminds me of that Spirited Away gif where it's just like her hands are up and she's like, nope, 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 and just like flying out the doors. And I'm like, yeah, that's how Starscream feels when Optimus Prime shows up.
Oh, you know it's gonna be like, I've formed Voltron. I'm more powerful than a Prime. Fight me.
And it's
Like,
just
you
like,
know
nope.
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I
And
just
we're gonna
wanna
have
know
the.
how.
You know what? We're in predictions territory. We'll talk about iTunes after this. But
Okay.
We're doing predictions at this point. You know what's going to happen is that there's going to be some big knockdown drag out fight between the two, and they're going to knock Optimus down, and there's going to be teamwork or remember you trust us or something that will either de-Voltron Starscream or power everyone else up enough to take him.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with this.
I've seen a couple season finales for this show.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, that was the only way I thought we were gonna get this season finale. I didn't really have any other scenario in my head.
No. No. The only question is how they're going to get on the ship.
Yep.
Or whether they'll bring the ship down.
That's what I'm assuming.
Plot twist: Megatron comes out of nowhere.
What?
Galvatron.
Yep.
Oh no, we're not doing this.
He's still Galvatron.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
He also got a makeover after the breakup.
Cause he's better now. He's like, I don't need you. Look at me. I'm better now.
Oh my god.
I've moved on.
I moved on.
I'm a changed
I
bot.
can get
I'm
a
a changed bot.
And then Starscream just, I can get a makeover too.
Or second plot twist. Galvatron, Megatron, whatever he's calling himself, comes and is like,
Trongatron.
just like, I was wrong.
No. I want it. Come back to me.
Come back to me. We can make this work.
And then he just takes the sword.
I want it.
And then he just takes the sword. That was all I need. Thank you.
And then
But
she
you are
leaves.
still really gullible.
Bye.
My poor
Bye.
heart. My poor heart. I would love that one so much. I know they're not gonna do it, but that would make me so happy.
Oh,
Just
man.
like, I need you.
Hey, Frank Welker, are you busy? We need you for like 5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes.
It turns into an hour because he and Peter Cullen get to talking.
Yes,
Exactly.
Beautiful.
All right. Do we have any other predictions?
Matchmaker.
All right. If one of you guys
No,
could pull
that
up,
was it.
can one of you guys pull up iTunes? We want to talk to you guys about iTunes. Oh God, Allie in the chat pointing out that Bumblebee got a makeover as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone
Everybody from
did.
Prime.
Yeah, let's be real. Thank you guys so much for watching. Seriously, we really appreciate it. If you want to keep this after show on the air, if you like hearing us talk about giant robots and aliens, giant robots. That's a blast from the past.
Dear gosh.
Giant robots and various other subjects. The best thing you can do is go to iTunes, subscribe to the podcast, rate us 5 stars, and leave us a review. Because that tells our producers when they do go check iTunes reviews that, hey, people really like this show about giant robots. We should continue airing it. And then we get a spot on the schedule and life is great. Also, if you leave a review, we give you a shout out on the show.
We don't have any new ones. The last one in the iTunes store is, again, thank you from the crew of
Yeah.
Robots in
Yes.
Disguise, which, again, is so sweet and so
Seriously.
kind. Also, keep in mind, guys, that it does take iTunes a couple days. So if you guys did leave an iTunes comment and it's not here
Like
yet.
yesterday.
Sometimes it takes a little bit, so.
Correct.
Also, if you are in an iTunes store that is not the American iTunes store,
Yes.
we have a heck of a time trying to find those. So if you do leave a review that's in a not American iTunes store, please take a screen cap of it and put it in our hashtag ABTVRID. We'd love to see those. Same with if you are reviewing it on Google Music. Take a screen cap of that, throw it in the hashtag. Seriously, we love you guys. Thank you so, so much. Do we have any final thoughts? Do we have anything to say?
Nope. I'm good.
Nope. Just
Next
that,
week,
like,
next week,
I
next
want Megatron to come back and be like, yeah.
All
Let's
right.
pick up where we left
Go
off.
back to me.
Alexis,
changed
where can the people find you?
You complete me. You can find me dying of laughter at anywhere all over social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff at ATORS890. I will also be starting my Twitch stream up, especially now that the holidays are coming back, to start doing video games. Doesn't really matter. You guys can get to pick. I get to pick all that kind of stuff to help me fund for wedding and honeymoon stuff, which I'm super excited about. And that's also at twitch.com/ATORS890. Sorry.
I'm Megan. You guys can tweet at me at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin. I'm also on Instagram at that same one. I'm on a bunch of shows here at AfterBuzz, and I write articles for the movie Chick That's Chick with 2 Ks. Be sure to check those.
You can find our speedster Emma Fife at Emma Fife, Fyffe. Those are all Fs, not S's or anything else that could possibly sound like F. And I am Katie Cullen. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and YouTube at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. I am also on Snapchat at Kia Prime. I basically live in the studio. Z Nation on Mondays. I am actually off for the rest of my shows this week, but the normal schedule is Star Wars Rebels Tuesday, Arrow Wednesday. We have nothing new this week, but the 4-part crossover is going to be the week after Thanksgiving. Keep an eye out for that. The hosts of all 4 shows are going to be doing something special for you. And Thursdays alternate between robots and Ruby. Obviously, there's nothing this Thursday. That's why we're recording on Sunday. Next week is Ruby, and we will be doing the season finale of Robots in Disguise in 2 weeks, Thursday at 7 p.m. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all next time.
Happy Thanksgiving!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Rev up and roll out!
Come back to me.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.